once selected, we'll go to the Actions section again and select the Planner option. In the Planner, I'll see that I already have these activities planned. These activities can be viewed in a weekly format. Here I see everything scheduled from May 5th to 11th and so on each week to see the activities in this period. I have a monthly view, as this is a monthly activity. I can see all the activities that occur each month, and I also have the option of a daily view. This gives me a more focused view of what needs to be done this week. This planner will help me check both the scheduled activities. I'll be able to see which activities are still in progress, meaning they still have an open work order but are already being executed. And also the overdue activities so that I can quickly reschedule them. If I want to reschedule, I can simply drag and drop, and all subsequent activities will also be modified. So this is another way for me to check all the activities planned for my assets. From the scheduled activities, we'll also be able to check the inventory products. For this, I will select the option to view all activities, and in the Activities section, we will have different actions. One of the actions we have is to check inventory products. When we check this option, all inventory products assigned to the activities will appear. This way, I can also check the required stock. I'll be able to see the current stock and the stock shortfall. If I know that I don't have enough quantity in my inventory to carry out the activities, this will be marked for me to know that a purchase needs to be made. That's why I can also export this information to consult with my purchasing department and ensure that I have the necessary resources to carry out the activities. Additionally, within the Mass Actions section, we'll see that I have mass editing activities. This includes editing activity costs in bulk to simplify this process, editing the task list to add a new activity if I want to modify what's planned, assigning to our users, rescheduling our activities. In this case, we will be able to assign our users to carry out the activities at this moment, or as we will see later in the Work Orders section. As you can see, these activities we have here are only indicating the period due to having a scheduled date. This scheduled date is based on the frequency we select. For assets with meter readings, the system will listen to these meter readings that will be updating to indicate that the activity needs to be performed. Let's practice this with our van, which is the asset we currently have with activities controlled by meter readings. To update the meter reading, I can again go to the Assets module, select my van, and go to the Actions section. In this section, I'll be able to update the readings for this asset. Here, when I have multiple assets, I can update all the ones I need. Remember that our activity was scheduled for 10,000 kilometers. So, in this case, let's say it's 10,100 kilometers for it to be performed. Here, the system has validations so that I cannot enter readings lower than the last reading, as this is not possible with our assets. Once I enter this activity, I'll click Save. This will generate that our Activities section, the van maintenance activity, will be scheduled for the next day. Since we have fulfilled the quantity or 10,000 kilometers, we'll see that the scheduled date has changed, as we were indicating whichever comes first, the reading or the date. Since our reading came first, it's scheduled for tomorrow for us to carry out the maintenance activities. This is how we also work with meter readings to trigger our maintenance activities. Once we have this activity scheduling, the next step is to generate work orders for their execution.